Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Geek Speak on our e-commerce application. My name is Digvijay Gupta. I am a software engineer at GeekyAnts. Since a year, I have hands-on experience in React, React Native, and Next.js. So today, I'll be talking about introduction and key feature of our application.
And I am Asmit. I am a software engineer at GeekyAnts. I have been working with GeekyAnts since a year, and I have a hands-on experience in Flutter and Next.js. And today I will be diving into the nitty-gritty details of the technologies and tools we use to build this application.
Okay, first of all, what is this about and what is shops? So shops is basically a e-commerce application where users can buy goods or products over the internet. There are many features of our e-commerce application. Some of the key features that our application provides, like we are having the great UI design, so user can easily access and navigate to throughout the pages. We are using clean and uncluttered layouts, and we are having the product browsing and search functionality, so user can have a view of the different type of products, and also a user can narrow down their search space to the uh, some we have a search functionality also. Like in search functionality, we can use natural language queries to search any product. On clicking on any product, it will lead us to the product details section. Also, we are having the shopping cart and checkout functionality. If we add any items and want to buy it, so we can add the item into the cart and later we can check out. In checkout, we are having two functionality, two payment methods. We can choose for COD or Razor Pay for the online payment. Also, user can edit their profiles. Also, they can change the passwords, and user can also keep track of their orders. Also, we have the wishlist page, where if user want to remember any of the products, so he can add to our wish list. And in wish list, also we can add the item, like from here itself we can add these item to the cart and later we can check out. Now Asmit will tell us about what tech stack we have used.
Thanks, Digvijay. In front end, we have used Next.js for user interface, and one of the key benefits of using it is that it provides a simple way to create a React-based apps, and it also provides us a set of features that makes it easy to get started. Some of them are automatic code splitting, server-side rendering, and static site generation. Then we have used TypeScript for better type checking and code completion, and then Tailwind CSS for styling the UI components, a storybook to build, test, and document UI components in an organized and consistent way. Then we have used Nextauth library for user authentication and user management, and Redux toolkit for state management. And in backend, we have used PostgreSQL as our database, Prisma, which is an open source database toolkit that makes it easy to work with databases in a type safe way. Then we have used Shopify that provides a robust set of APIs that allows developers to interact with the platform and build custom functionalities. Then we have used Strapi for content management system, and GraphQL tools library for building and testing GraphQL schemas in JavaScript. Here is the basic client server architecture of our application. So here the front end, which is built on Next.js, interacts with the GraphQL gateway, which is the single point of entry for all external resources. We have used a Shopify that provides a robust set of APIs. Basically, it is responsible for handling product catalog, cart, customers, orders, checkout, and address management of for our application. Apart from this, we have also used Strapi, which is basically a content management application, which is used to create, manage, and publish product blogs, their reviews, and comments. So so both of the microservices, Shopify and Strapi, provides us with a GraphQL endpoint, and we have also used our own custom APIs and wrapped it in GraphQL with using GraphQL tools library. So we have also used PostgreSQL database for storing user-specific information, their orders, payments, wish list information. So since we have three GraphQL endpoints, two from microservices, Shopee, that is Shopify and Strapi, and one is our own custom API. So it would be great if we have a single point of entry for all external requests instead of having three different GraphQL endpoints. So to achieve this, we have done GraphQL schema stitching in our backend. So let's talk about what is GraphQL schema stitching. So it is basically a technique for combining multiple GraphQL schemas into a single unified schema. So this basically allows us for the creation of single endpoint that can access data from multiple sources, such as different microservices or databases. Now, to stitch a schema together, you need to use a library that can combine the individual schemas and define how they should be connected. So there are several libraries available for schema stitching. So in our application, we have used GraphQL tools library. And in GraphQL schema stitching, each schema must have a unique set of types and fields. So here is the basic example of schema stitching. So as you can see in the example, the string type depths 1 and type depths 2 defines the shape of the data that the API can return, and it also defines that there is a query type which has a field users that returns an array of type user, which again has a name of type string. Then resolver 1 and resolver 2, these are the objects that defines the behavior of the API. Specifically, it defines like in the resolver 1 defines how the user's query should work. In this case, it returns a static array of two users, Alice and Bob. And then uh, and then uh, make executable schema function. This function is coming from the GraphQL tools library, which is used to create an executable schema object from the GraphQL schema definition and a set of resolvers. Then this merged schema function, which again comes from the GraphQL tools library, is used to merge multiple schemas. Now Digvijay will give you the demo of our application.
Okay, thanks, Asmit. So this is the application demo. So firstly, wait a second. Like in the header section, we have the login button. So once we click on the login button, then login module will open. So user can log in through the email and password. Also, user can log in through the Google. Like there is a button continue with Google. If user had forgotten their password, they can reset it by a forgot password button. It will simply ask the user email, and then it will send the OTP to the user email, and then by verifying the OTP we can reset our password. So connect, I'm logged in now. So this is the home page of our application. So here we are like showing why choosers and what are the favorite product of the week and what is the trending product. Also we are showing that what are the latest blog that have been published. Also we have the subscribe section. If user want to subscribe us, they can by email they can subscribe us and get 25% discount. So in the front page itself, we have one item integrated. So from here we can also add this item to the our cart. So there will be two options available, like you can see size and quantity. So by choosing size and quantity we can change our variant, and as per the quantity the price will be adjusted automatically. So I am adding this to the cart. So in the cart itself we have multiple functionality. We can remove the whole item at once, like there is cross button over there for each item, and also we have like minus and plus icons. So we can update the item, like we can decrease or increase the item count. And now this is the shop page where the all the items will be listed. Also we have in the left side we have the filters, like we have category filter, price filter and color filter. Also we have the sorting methods. So this is the filters. Also this is the slider where we can choose any price range as our requirement. So and this is the sorting method. So in sorting we have like multiple sorting method, like we can choose the price as price high to low or low to high, like. And also we have featured, newest, and like high to low and low to high. So it will be sorted. And then on clicking on any of the item it will show the detailed description of that item only, like we have the rating, what are the review of this product. And there is three like drop downs. So first one is color, second one is size, and third one is quantity. So for this item we don't have quantity available, so it is showing out of stock. And if we change anything in the drop down the variant will also change, like I am selecting another variant. So for this quantity is available, so we can select any quantity. For now I am adding this to our wish list section. So I want to I don't want to purchase it now, I will purchase it later. For that purpose I am adding to the wish list. Now this is added to our wish list. Now I am going to another product and will buy this, like there is color and size and quantity available. So I am selecting two quantities, and by adding by clicking add to bag it will be added to our cart. So in the each product we have the description and review. So we can see the detailed description and what are the review of this product. Also we have the related products, like this is casual shoe. So there will be casual shoes shown here, like in the related products. Also in the reviews we can also write our own review, like we want to give any review to any product. So we can simply click on write a review and we can give the review. There it will ask the rating and other things. So this is a wishlist section where we have added one item earlier. So in wishlist there are multiple functionality. For each of the item in the wishlist we have two buttons, like add to bag and delete button. So on clicking add to bag only this item will be added to our cart. On clicking delete button this item will be deleted from our wishlist. And there are two more button which is for whole wishlist, like add all to bag. So once we click on add all to bag then all items from the wishlist will be added to our bag, like cart. And if we click on the add selected to cart then only those items will be going to the cart that we selected through the checkbox. You can see it in the left of each product, so you can click that. So once we click on add selected to cart, so only those product will go to the cart. And in each product we are also maintaining that it is in the stock or out of stock. So if user had like added this item far, so he can able to track that this is in stock or out of stock also. So I am adding all to the bag. So this will be added to our cart section. Okay, so now this is the blog page, which is like how the blogs in our application, like for products we have the blogs, and also um, for clicking on after clicking on each blog, like we can get the detailed blog of that, like we have the photos, and also here you can see that there is Facebook share, Insta, and WhatsApp. So we can share our blog to anyone using these, and also we can comment on any blog. And we also have the search functionality in the blog, so we can search with the keywords like we have searched. And also for the product search, we have in the top header we have the search bar, where we can use natural language query to search any item. And once we click on the item, so it will directly navigate to the product description, like whole product details. Also in the header section we can see there is a profile section. So once we click on that, like we have three options available, like profile, orders, and logout. On clicking profile, we will get that all the profile detail. We can also edit our profile, we can manage it from here. Also we have the change password section, where from where we can change our password using the current password. And we can also change our profile images, like I'm changing it from here. It will once we click on the save profile, it will reflect in the header, so it is reflected over there. So now I'm going to orders. What we have ordered so far will be displayed here. From here also we can reorder this item, and we have added these items to the cart. Now there is a checkout button. From clicking that checkout button, we go to the checkout page, where we will see the billing details. This detail will be not shown at the first time once user buy a product. So at the second time these details will be automatically filled. So we are having the two option available, cash on delivery and razor pay. So I'm paying through the razor pay. So on placing order, it will show the dialog box of payments. So there will be different payment method like card, UPI, wallets, and other things. So we can choose according to our need. So like I'm choosing UPI. So once we give the UPI ID, clicking on pay now button, like this order will be successfully placed. So it will go to our orders list. So from here we can see the orders. That's all about it. And now the challenges while developing this application we have faced, like in Strapi we can't persist images for longer time period. So we have used Cloudandry API and integrated to our Strapi, so we can store and manage the images. Also while maintaining Redux and GraphQL together, we have faced some difficulties. That's all.
So let's talk about the future aspects of this application. So we will be using the machine learning or AI to personalize the shopping experience for each customer by recommending products based on their browsing and purchasing history. Then we will also integrate voice control devices such as Amazon Echo or Google Home to enable customers to make purchases using voice commands. And we will also use a live streaming feature, which is a new way of showcasing the product and giving a real-time demonstration to the customers. Then we will integrate our application with social media platforms that allow customers to make purchases directly from social media platforms such as Instagram or Facebook. So, and that's about it, geeks. Thanks for joining us for this Geeky Speak.